no na ba pause madu nsia bra so sa Amanyosem dwumadi de bro ene awie ne akoye match boso me de twato afimpi mienu ene aduonu mienu ene de twato Amanyosem dwumadi de bebro no nan bremu nyame adom a eye eda adwoada epu ne esimu kono a ye de Amanyosem dwumadi ne beko anwumre no nkona kwesi anajo nonu ba konti anu ahye no so nye no nkwa ye dwumadi ahodo bebre ya sakremu a ye de ebre wo original FM asase na sakraye ekoso from Monday no programs no esesa oba original TV so asa pepepe madika catch us the month of April a month of original TV and original FM and afi Ignite Media Group yaba no na yaba nene enko be ne ebedie na wotwe wie de mo say a political week na wotwe ye media because e-levy hun sensem wom a state of the nation address so a dia ewo ntene eho na ye kro ye behwe e-levy no hun sensem pempenso akwaduro na for Mampeni state of the nation address no anen somebody tu dwa no eno so ye be pensen bia wantima nya branch o Mampeni de no Mampeni kai na e-levy no kra no ensembe ne timi wo meka se dwumadi yi wo hwe live original TV so call this boss no so bon say ye kwafo TV eno anu original TV ubetima hwe ho dwumadi ahodo nyina okwe social media handles na Instagram, Twitter, Facebook ni nyina original TV sanso na ko YouTube abetima hwe live wo ho original TV GH na bibia timi akonkan e de ama me wi dwumadi o champion so for some captain of the dress boy juam ha dia man frame Sami on top ene me pesi ensia de kakra yenko ye board no so na ye hwese de ene amasitie sisi a ewo eye Ghana ene na otwi newborn baby ayawo no eye e-levy we know can say minority force o ma Supreme Court o mo kwa interpretation because o man for mikorom and sana etimi akoso but say court beji atuma na say court nyintum yen hwe se hwan na e-levy abai ebe affect o mo enti wo hwa mobile money transfer between a account on same no. So send it from one account to another one. You better we are there. Will be a e-levy in bit me affecting no bako. Oba asia mobile money transfer from an account on one EMI to another EMI. And so sa you better what send it from one account. Edeko you better oba mobile money bank account to mobile money. Zimu amoje mu bosu mi aketua. Efa eye bank no transfer their to mobile money account no so na fi wa shasia distribute no na ebi call ma ebi call papa ho na bi channel fofo na wa ho de me kire cyclock ne side checks so nya bi no me pa cho ye beti wo transfer their few account no mu a ye se nka ncho se beti unti ya no ahye no so oba ha bank transfer on digital platform or application which originate from a bank account belonging to an individual to another individual eno no to say wo bank account na wotimi wo mobile app or wotimi de send this card from account to medical be account mu no and so send ya ye betew we ade a wo kan ho bi intention so afei mobile money to bank account e bia wo transfer sikani through mobile wallet so mobile money wallet so e dey call bank account mu a and so ye ka wo say betumi atew na afei sa na sitie pepepenti 1 2 3 4 5 sa eniama we na be affect omo enti mu amoye online businesses na no one way or the other no obe fall into this 5 categories sa pepepe na esitie afi yenhwe ade bi ewa ha transfers and as a transaction e-levy wo ma affect omo e-levy no yade ka me ati asese nye obi na e-levy no betimi affect no na se do me say akire ni cumulative transfer of 100 Ghana cedis per day made by the same person they say we send sika 100 Ghana cedis from 1 Ghana cedis and as 10 pesos akusi 100 Ghana cedis no enya de se betumi ato yes won ka ho ye hu say we dey sikasam our form afei transfer between account owned by the same person e bia me wo two sim phones and I say sim card mienu ma transfer is scanning their come ankasa account mu from different telecommunication network and I say even say MTN and I say Vodafone po a eno dey yentime because me am account na me sadi komo transfer for payment of taxes, fees and charges on Ghana government platforms obi a woni Ghana buying oko Siki government service biana wutie scan through ye mobile money no say ye DVLA say ye port anase bibia no abanche say ontew sa pepepe na bana etimi aka electronic clearing of checks ye checks ahodo ye electronic and so phone so transfer na so kwa yi say sika no a and also sono enya de say betumi atew. Specify merchant payment, that is payment to commercial establishment registered with Ghana Revenue Authority for income tax and VAT purposes. Companies are hold am register with Ghana Revenue Authority amutimi tuam eye aketua e de fa omonim so mo details no. So we tua sika every bank eye o company account maybe we tua obi ka anaso we tua Ghana Revenue taxes and so nya de say betumi atew. Transfer between principal and master agent and agent account. Agent for amoye mobile money cancer account mo na mo generate sika no. Also so transfer sika de ato account mo and so nya de say betumi atew. Ti sa pepepe na esitienti we mo na enka ho. Who fall within this category or mami ati asese enya de say e-levy no oka ho bi. But yen san hwe enema ba ku mienu miensa bi e wa ha yen cheche enema bi emfa nkyere e ba na other fact about ye e-levy. Questions be on my Ghana for be bisa ye pese ye bisa Ghana for mo mususu ehu se ebia also was a question ni bi e wo trimu a fact eba ye e-levy no enso so ye pese wo hwem na wo hwem ni ye afi ye kwa wo hwe e-levy coverage na said there was a chire mo ha no pepepe e-levy fact no oko insider any no not this one not this one not this one not this one not this one. If I make cut back, good. And that's one. E-levy. Fact, Obi Bisa say, will tax payment made through Ghana government attract e-levy? We could share tax. Edi ama Ghana by Bisa so be share e-levy. There be on kahubi. See the kachiremu kaneno. Pepe petition so. After would there be a separate bank account to collect the e-levy? Then Kofo Bisa say the money so e-levy scan the ye be specific project. Ye be create jobs. Ye you start. Ye be ya kwan on chronobano. And to be create special account. You know, government said there be create any special account for e-levy. Ninyina subeko consolidated fund eye abanfo to kese edi empuntu djuma enyina no sa pepepe. Would the e-levy be charged on payment of wages and salary using mobile money? That is what I say. If the company is registered, so the company not registered with Ghana Revenue Authority, and yeah, this will be to me. And then when registered, yeah, you better pepepe no to me ashen so. Okay. Are utility and airtime payments subject to the e-levy? So be able to tell electricity, okoto okoto data, okoto call credit, and I say airtime wa. Yes, you better say go beyond that amount no kwa 100 Ghana cedis ratio no and you better tiano wetimi ashen so. Afi, would there be a threshold above which e-levy charge will not apply? Or say no. There is no threshold. The e-levy applies to all transaction amount. And see, I don't know what you say be apart from we say below 100 Ghana cedis and to cast be a could do through baby a big more for when they are and on they say to me at the amount to me action. So until way any e-levy who sends them now any casamba ko a year now a year kedo friata called parliament na minority for working out and in the bidi whom come more actually after some passing e-levy ni we no yera kedo friata could chan and nasi. Because celebrity ebo honyom etwaye nasi wo e-levy yenhwe irakeno friata ebra wodi asa omaka kire say tax they need to ya obi na obepese obetia tax. So the question is identity na ye celebrity tax I him say difficult to pay yenhwe irakeno friata. Kero friata de dia sa ni e-levy etwa already ni etwa cake na wie dada na nye ono nko a okọ MPP mu a ye ma me ba ku mo beka so controversial pa Hajia Fati say o national security operative ono so say the poppy champagne and organize pizza party ye hwe Hajia Fati say ono so celebrate e-levy I don't know how you have from when this year MPP headquarters we celebrate year 11 no ya popping one champagne I say sikebe backroom ya wish him good luck ya say 11 bet me abo etimi asesa how afa ya hwe omampeni enra state of the nation address in some how do the highlight of the year state of the nation's address in 2022 was it work has started omampeni say agenda 111 no by no ashase about 87 of them no juma shasia ekoso e wo hon said omampeni nanado eno de tuja na man the boy I don't know afa made in Ghana label is being stamped on a year range of products and any that we so omampeni sha said that tax stamp there yeah there because out of a total of 275 1D 1F projects at various stages of implementation in all 16 regions. So Mampeni can 278 a year 1 digit 1 factory project in their ecoso. After so 148 under construction, while 24 projects are at mobilization stage. A year Mampeni and another so I say a year 1D, 1F, no, they are ecoso. After creative art, government is undertaking a comprehensive renovation and modernization of a tourist attraction across the country. Mampenisi aho JB aho do nyina no aban hwe so mbetima en sakra hon. Creative Art Senior High School in Kwadaso is currently 70% complete. You see a year creative art secondary school first time in Ghana's history. A bunch of year Jumana could do a hambo paying a year edun 70% complete. Now essential Kromba be 30% per digitalization. Dr. Mahmoud Bomia sector no. The operations of the birth and death registry finally being digitalized. Ukochro udi this year we anasewa ubana ko register and see digitalizing. After the rural telephony project being undertaken. Nina Gefnek Nina Hesse kita udi mapabeti mi akoso input au yenkrasi o mampeniche sasa ejumadi no ekoso. After education construction of 5 technical colleges will begin in various parts of the country. Omampeni say technical college be trends and ojuma in suapo ahodo no makoma ku enum eba be hyase wo various part of the country one specific enti would train was here nyabotre 3 technical institutes will be upgraded to tertiary status. Omampeni say 3 technical one which one specific one say we near be upgrading no at the ACO. The initial phase of the construction of 9 TVET campuses will commence next month. Omampeni say a year vocational and technical education. Omo babesi a year makumako enkono eno susumo adwuma be sha say nyame adoma a year bosumi ayebesimo. Government is in the process of securing financing for the construction of 5 STEM universities in the 5 new regions. 5 new regions omuni university Omampeni sesa a year STEMs a year education omo babesi suapon foforo so ho a omo so betimi enya biama enwumasua etumi akonanim. Okay, na oba a year education I said Omampeni aka no ene etimi achirechirem pepepe se dey si etie no na Omampeni no a okasa no oka bibi edifa a year Ghana COVID-19 mo beka COVID-19 expenditure Ghana for be aka wan minority for so mo hwekra no mo nye probe ewom ama mo keke against but no Omampeni achire Omampeni say you spending 17.7 billion Ghana cedis on the fight against a year COVID-19 yenti Omampeni anado.
In the 5 years of my government, so far more roads have been built, improved and upgraded than at any equivalent period under any government in the history of Ghana. Some 10,885 kilometers of new roads have been constructed in these 5 years.
So Omampeni another koku for the say waya akwan a year 10,885 kilometers and a year enfie a year enumnie wetumi aye but here another statistics we say as of last year a year roads and highways minister and as a ministry no more the koto website on page a mo kire kwan ahodo matimi aye e wo Ghana ha sei na mpacho ye hwefuni no said the hunkuntabu esi etie said the wosi ehu no eno no asphalt overlaying how much me ayeno 1,400 yeah 1,463.3 kilometers grand total no eno no 1,463.36 so and a construction mo 68.5 afi graveling and I say re-graveling almost had above the so 955.82 kilometers. Afi partial reconstruction 139.141 kilometers. So and alpha rehabilitation 837.27. Afi resealing 886.20. Afi sport improvement. Yen patch and also so 139.57. Afi upgrading ye page money 482.83. Ufa akwani nyina said ye omatumi aka Department of Feeder Roads, Department of Urban Roads and Ghana Highways total no 4,263.7 kilometers. Ti o mampeni ne swafo a o hwe akwani akwantemponsem so as at 2021 almost started some the two hot say kwan a omatumi aye the upgrade the na foforo no nkro no ba nyina no 4,263.37 kilometers. But no man peniso or more at me for the past 5 years no 10,885. Not just say from January ABC March away no a bunch say with me at the over 5,000 above kilometer of road na de akagana kwan ho and some Ghana for chuchu nko minority for kasa sanso and a majority for so kasa na bejo for dwumadwa hasia afeye monwura oni enti ensema hodo so ewo ka bididi sabo ho to the captain of the leadership yetwe ho tawni ye ba ye besi nkunya ewo enura de course ne nansa de course nyina twen ye ba sesia. Yes, I'm going to be the Amanyosem Jumedi so original TV. Dear Drew Sway, AM Pension man, Penufua Juma, Penufene, a no Musim Kunya, Yenuya, a Moro Farouk Williams, or no a national communication team member at the new Patriotic Party, Amanyukwane, Omuna Edia de Oman Sona era, Edward Mortey, also a communication team member for the opposition National Democratic Congress, NDC, a better for Mama Kwaba.
Yeah,
a pomia there. I don't know when you see this, Farouk.
Oh, about my bed to me, I don't know about to me, what I
say.
Yes,
I'm not Ghana for complaints of the own TV.
Oh, many are about 2 minutes, many IG. Come a business, and I'm Moka say, Yankupa, which I say. The Yamias by a home for I thought they say, Pomatari. Oh, yeah, I don't know, South, I don't know, nomination, my matter, and nobody.
Oh, me a cocosin say you. I don't know. I want you to know my 2 son. Let me I'm going for a cocoa and your that's so no say. Seven period. I mean, will be paid on the media idea. I say, also, near body, we are just let me know. Edward, Akaba. I don't know, sir, Sumano, sir. And I feel that
unto frustration what town.
Really?
And maybe boys and Michelle, me peer pen say, hey, Mortey.
I see.
And I will say, Cecilia, pressure what town pa. Dokonoka crowd would decrease Ciciano. It's under threat.
Kenki,
I'm telling you.
How?
One say back 3 Ghana cities.
Control room for Kaguma, say 3 cities in 4 cities.
Thank you.
Area no.
Oh, me see ya and who say boys BP. To me and see free card in pay. I'm say, oh, Mortey general. I'm say, oh, Nana, be job or say, I'm see Charlie Cecilia and no more idea.
I see.
To almost one kinky no, boys kinky no.
And it says it's for the intimate
and Akufuado and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Go back to yes, yeah, review price.
This is here, Trebacono. And Canada, 1 city 50 pesos. Cecilia and Co 2 city. I drink it to a bag. I say, I train it, no. The Asuka Crebino. Garenia Bia. Ah, and Tiano, we 2 cities. Said, 2 jet 3 CCD. Near the Guyana Taiwan. And the economy. Cocono says about Coco 1 city. When I make catch it.
And I say, if for the intimate too. And a bush me to cry any okwa miss. I just say you break your account answer. Anyway, young call exams. Farouk.
Yeah.
State of the Nation address. No man penny or coach and adwin said the Ghana for be a canwa chichimo. But what is the state of Ghana's economy as we speak today?
Yeah, mamini kan na wase na mekosi mini kan na enda ejana ase oja ona tumi nyina ewura wa me ya hode am be do sebre na emfa ne din shase na eni se ye be kasa ye obeso ya no na asem ye be kan bia no asempa apie afrima ba
no krena be kan
aba said ne asem bia be pie afrima no bia na Nyankopɔn ema abotoyem asemede abotoyem beba no krena so ayenim no so no eno so ne be kan na obi di so no so ne dia ne se obeba se on the obesem na sebe prediasa ye kura on the kan no enye ye die nim se Nyankopɔn maka na koma na in the midst of even hard times, you know, we still stay hopeful so they be nyoma bekoyi menua na minda menua Mortey eso ase na we be say well Medina ene temabia mo at least dokon no minim say from 2 cities na so obia there's no denying the fact there's no denying the fact say system no more ayedin na enye hanko a obia wo wi ase nyina nim say emra ewo media obia no wa no hoto no na we be say opese wo hu ofi a wotim wo hu sebi wo do pese wo de wa brabo to unua no obi no de ho a wo hwa ahoho a ye puba ofi e be pensuo no no wo say me asa me ho chiri me nanso ne padodo ya bura me fie be pensuo na yes ho chire pa wa bonten baby na minimum say obeji atum say despite the fact say ahochira ba a obi anu a obi deny that fact no our neighbors colleagues are Africa hano if you see we share the influence no see raw man Ghana mu a menya sure say ahoche no mo be so a man Ghana mu so when me no even though we are in hard times no let's just say there are countries no there's bitter times there so I will only encourage our leadership say we admit say at least we are saying but there is hope what I said now make the president's address yesterday and being human and great leaders he is no onenya Ghana for kasai as eja eno kan no kura obi asem prediasa opese wo je ohun se oman ewiase system yadru yi o kan no kura che no ho a ode betudwa so le meche no wo betimi criticize one or two decisions be a wo hwa be anko yama but in a nutshell no in the whole no utumi say I mean he did so well delivering the state of our nation obi enu obeka kire me say Sabrin Peduasa minua note Mortey sorry only last month me to cement and I must say me to jata cement na 51 Ghana. Now we say I was a bit disappointed because now me expect to say bia nebo on be full achen gasem. But now gasem mo 50. But being a Ghanaian I say no me gasem no me pay jata no. So the meche no. Into no I don't know I do kontia no nebo no e was kakra but I believe say maybe one or two situations ti and I'm an abasa and Iron Ross and no not Mr. President Eka Iron Ross me busa na 4,000 something. 700. Yeah, a ton. Yeah, 4,000 a ton. Me say a kosoro. And now knowing
the I'm 8,000.
Yeah. Knowing the situation me ka me your project maybe a tala na me kotoye me toye no na me sa na Russian Iron Ross na me toye sa type no sa time no. And na se CIA to we. Obi ka se ahochire koso wiase no. Ghana ye island bia sa ho kire no yemfa mu bia na nipa kon ompe no kure bi na aka because ewiase na ye wo no ye nyina ye dan ye ho so atiase me twen wa ha na so atwe mo ha ade chi ade be sana na ye nyina ye dan yakọ roundabout ni nyina abesi say a me no ka say ya say people be betima complain say Iron Ross boy den what I say Iron Ross ne boy den obi dem say about 60% of Iron Ross that said in previous Ghana ye use no 60% of it if it's Russia Ukraine way do people can say na bibi or how bia they are to COVID and I say Ukraine I mean obi obeka say bia no na nipa ko no onje no kura we wiase bi endi eche say the richest of nation e kura na omo de omo ho se me no ka say oil employer de chikosua o cost also kotobia you want to rationalize the sale of even cooking oil in Holland and in Germany. So what I say, all because Ukraine and now do offers the sunflower oil and all those things. Ordinary free pa. Say no. Who are you aquatrama Europeans? I mean, open oil card no na a higher day and one day. Into be or Europe and now sorry. Na oil why diamond the obeka say be play asa na me president and I say me and mbu man but 24 come say those who be an osunaniwa and na me no can say brodo and I say we no boy edin obi anim say that these two countries obi anu obeka say flour e free first say amahodo so dey majority of flour in Africa you consume from that part of the world so and toko e kosi sa nyuma ni nyina ide e to atwa enti member Obi kana oil, I understand fuel and diesel and I'm almost 10 cities now. Petrol is 9+. It's understandable. So I mention if Ghanaians complain, say system more idea. Maybe 2 way. Some is me be. It's understandable. And the president rightly admitted that. So what I say, some part of my more idea and your more idea. But be a good leader has the yes or no. Say and your more idea nanka. Say the president say obey you ni as a judge and your more idea no. Or you may be on also Eddie Bayanka what's about there or how no a swide a swatika crack. I'm for a yana Ghana for 7 predators express mama member on the west or say and China yeah you will feet. So let me tell you. Nanya sir the last 2 years say COVID by massa. In the history, I mean, because I mean, who the time in the world history, me say, yeah, to almost the whole world has been closed down to business, closed down to people's movement, and closing a day, Ghana, closing your economy a day down to
the whole
business
world was never closed to business.
A crew bang and no one they will be in the border, so will be with them no be.
I don't who close to border chess how my you may
be they just give me one country. No chess on the major, my border to will be to me with them.
Because of 2 border one and chess or man in your productivity.
Minia, send me no to way. Nanka Ghana for the one as I time ye, COVID shares another do one channel near Kofa and your mama. See, I mean, restrictions China more capital business capital is on lockdown. Ghana Nibian who to me quite China so go find in your mama. I just saw here, maybe a white catch on some fire crammer. We will go back when you mark or die and then bro. Minu Casana ship of a container fee and a charge before COVID crime. $1,500. Since I mean, okay, over 500% increment. Over 7,500. All these things will add up to your cost of doing business. So what I say, and now almost the dollar rate. I understand the dollar rate in the beginning of the year. Now the dollar now at least then I'm close to 600. And now I buy all this thing and talk quite big real. And now when the BSN say in every first quarter of the year, that is when all these multinational companies or repatriate or musica and the consumer in all our governments, in the first quarter, we are raising euro bond to close up that for instance forest indifference. So what I say when
I say do sabre foreign companies or musica cobacks.
We all know this thing. Where you facts
in new days in opposition.
Oh, Sasia Menoka say. Bibie no a say I had the frama obi. The only thing I had the foreign say you were mirror in the history of the world. E bin see that.
They tell me because which how I be arrested a dollar no. Even when you process oba make it even city dollar ni best.
Yeah, understand. Even,
I'm happy say you need this
even, from even in NPP standard. This performance we will say it is not our best. But what the year the two NDC standard who they are, not just say we are far better than the NDC when it comes to management of our currency. Because the NDC took our cedi from 1 Ghana to 20 pesos. In percentage, where the cedi lost its strength over 300%. They took it from 1 cedi to 1 cedi 20 pesos to 4 cedis 20 pesos. In percentage term, over 300%. Yeah, you're facing difficulties. Even when they had everything, they had new inflows of foreign currency. It's a new market. For instance, oil, boom. I mean, it gave them that fertile grounds to even build a strong currency. They were not able to hold the city. Okay. But in our worst performance, CD at least it hasn't lost its strength 100%. But we still consider it about our standards.
What can for 30 minutes? My member 2 more minutes. O can say I want to na babata ba na enough for me to mitigate the impact on ordinary Ghanaians. And yama ben na ba no ya edema I want to na ko.
Minia, ene America say nche na refi. Just 2 years ago, I be call lockdown na ade. Na me ka me area, me ka say aban dinko for the cars buyer ni eche aduane kekempo aduane
Farouk beto aso obaye hwa the state of the nation address no afibia ye kan and 2 years ago kan that was 2020 aban be kan the state of the nation's address 2021 obekan the state of the nation's address the all kan sisi ano from 2021 basis abebe no asem ne kan why are you taking us back to 2 years ago
investment in the free SHS ana government is still investing in free SHS. Is that not a relief to parents? But metro kwanya afaso ame ya be do.
But free SHS wo hansa na Russia wo ya wo blame me.
And metro say government
SHS wo hansa na COVID-19
with our difficulties no. Government is still spending money in free SHS. Who be say they na buy the ordinary.
It is only anything new.
Masa, if you spend a day time you do maybe a ho kire no. Express mama kasa ho kire ba. International training allowance. Otwa mu. President with all the difficulties, no, was free his own term. He still spent. That is good leadership. That is a mark of Obia.
My concern is free SHS. You're implementing from 2017. COVID-19 by Ghana 2019 and 2020. Yeah. It means free SHS in all these allowances can in your earlier statement, which I said, and yama idea which ba a bini Russia and COVID-19 in abana yama bia Emma Ghana for home mokakra. So I'm expecting you to tell us something new abana ye. And yet the why from da because free SHS has been
every expenditure of government every year in our budget is new expenditure. You don't tell me say a drew baby enough expert mama only me new expenditure no and untina or the condom or the tax better condom so just to raise new money to help and then or can say only me entry training necessary training teacher training allowances and no natural President Kufuor with all the difficulties he is still staying committed to those promises and he's still staying committed to
making sure you always comparing yourself what catch Ghana for so you're incompetent to be incompetent on your level so why do you always rate yourself with that personality
because catch utia say say me know you tia so ubusam say Ediana President Kufuor are different. I will be our no to one man. And what's what President Kufuor leadership no action abrabo meboa. And there must be a base rate, a pointer, different point of departure. Just say way ma. This is a different thing I will be a bear. Meboa. Some predators now last time I baha. Now when him hey near go asphalt. And I'm bedroom is here asphalt you go. I feel my some few months ago. And no abwawoma will say the your movement, your cost of repairing your car no that's why they above from but ebia what dream ko hono so what I say memiti amini utie say the people of offense adenta na me fear nimu na for all these years you better na for adenta nya tin ufri asama ho now one meter of gutter kwa no obi anye okay what measure now Akufo-Addo abamba ye na almost everywhere in adenta constituency yet me who gutters
okay.
At least obi or not adenta.
All right.
An improvement urban.
Then we are Moro Farouk, a national communication team member, MPP, and Yabon Common. Mortey, 60 minutes. Wakasa for 60 minutes.
Okay.
Now just also because 60 minutes. So maybe State of the Nation's address. And no man penny said the NUI can or chess or man penny or man and pen so at the year agenda 111 COVID-19 fighting on Konomena at the Babatuja. You. Who said your mampini kind of a true reflection of whatever is happening in Ghana today?
Unto. Subjectively, miankasa metehei, meraho, I'm on Ghana.
Why?
Why? They say if you look at the level of frustration, and if you look at the level of hopelessness in the eyes of the ordinary Ghanaian, especially a mebuna wo Ghana ha. Now me feel senka Farouk abetena ha ye kan about the state of the nation. Omani bobre. Baby Omani do. Baby another dan Kufuor, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, any kind of for Yatani MPP. Mo be fa Ghana. Mo fa ye no, ehemfa na modern nam a mo be do. E na dey bie na wo sa ejina so a wo ye. E no nanka Ghana for expect sa ka wa be ka kire ye. Na ena no hwe frustration ye koso. Ene me no wo ka sei. if we look at the general overview of the Ghanaian economy, cedi is depreciating just in 2 weeks alone at 10%.
Farouk say Russia-Ukraine war.
Farouk, Russia, we not somebody. I will come to it. But just in 2 weeks, you are depreciating at 10%, which means say NDC, you just cedi to the dollar to you, it was trading at 3.9, and today whether 3.9 or 4.1 are jumping from there and is heading to 8 Ghana cedis, which means I'm making 8. You have not done well. What is inflation? Double-digit inflation of 15.7%, which means that the prices of goods and services will keep on rising. As a general, number 3, your capital expenditure. Sika actually say yedi air2 into infrastructure development. Our Ghana hano are dropping right from 6.1, 4.3, 2.1, 1.5, which means you are not doing well. Your debt to GDP as part of the economy. Sika na bosia wo ka se oba wo bono. And then what bobisia? Your debt to GDP no is hovering around 80.1, which is what Keruforata is saying, but I jumped to 82 because one kind of crunch because 1, you have 9.5 billion of ESLA data, and then we know what say womunya e Number 2, yes, as well, get fund. Sika air data that 9.2 billion womunya ye. Sino hydro of 750 million. One more san fan can. Eti wa wo buy ya oka say borrowing was a lazy man's approach. O buy no, and then what bobisian see. Aben bi aba and in the Fourth Republic in Ghana now. Ayeka this your debt to GDP. It's actually say we are not doing well. Now, yes, I'm called the state of the nation very well. President Kasami de me hear notification. And I'm no two nyoma my phone. So me say me nwana me ba me heso. Now oka about COVID-19 and how we are all prioritizing the health of the ordinary Ghanaian. Let me tell you, before COVID-19, Nana Rudanko Akufo-Addo, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and Kano Foriata Katre say we had a robust economy. And if we had a robust economy, right in 2019, COVID by the economy went into ICU. It took the effort of the NDC and John Dramani Mahama. Baby, sorry. It took him to do what I call the strategic investment in the health sector. And it's in Mekasa because we have seen the rich hospital.
Yeah,
we have seen the Ga-East. No, but 2019.
2019 NDC was not in power.
We were not in power. The person mentioned say. We had before 2019 fiscal year. We had a robust economy. Yeah. If we have a robust economy, then when COVID comes, the economy is good. Because they claim say how they will bring the economy back to life. And if president and all catchers say we prioritize health, the question is COVID by President Anadanko Akufo-Addo. These are questions we should be asking. But COVID by it took NDC and John Mahama, Range Hospital, Ga-East Hospital, Legon Hospital, ni adin now. Even one more health minister in the check COVID. And now page 20, page 15 of NDC Green Book. So these are realities into our account about COVID-19 and how he's prioritizing the health of Ghanaians. President Anadanko Akufo-Addo, 1 year she. And no namso, osa by na kukudro be catch Ghana for say COVID-19 wo ba be prioritizing health. Into making sure say 88 hospital. Yet your mamuha 2019 messing, 2020 messing, 2021 emba messing. 88 hospital no unyanye. Uriye no wasa jumping bio.
Wa update here baby adwuma gusu ayekoso o chese almost 87 out of 111 hospitals and adwuma shase ayekoso.
Wow, sometimes
that's the state of the nation.
Sometimes no credit the how mumu yenka. On the 88 hospitals and the agenda 111. Obeka say yet to heya ono mo call Kofori dia car some kwa district hospital. Woman dia so kobo form. And then me no ka say the Kofori hospital no mo nyanye. Shama and then me no ka say ye twa sword. That was 2 years ago. Shama, it is not working. Nothing is happening over there. Ye tell heya La General Hospital. Woman call La General Hospital Kububu, La General Hospital ka so on ba be project no. And then me no ka say afa no makwa one more day ahweane ne oba bia kokogugu ho and omo ka check for so you starting project no then che bia the project will take form and take shape. The question is woman is schedule be project woman this can we COVID-19 sika ba ya am mindful any sika yenya in COVID-19 says can how do you manage the money enti agenda 88 wuntimi nye say nipa ya timi anga kukugo aka che say agenda 111 oba ye
Ubusa say how that money was spent and answer was managed. President Ache said you are spending 17.7 billion in the fight against COVID-19.
Minia, the fight against COVID-19, semi jinaha, say oka 17.something billion. And Ohesika Aba, yes, a bit me say yes, sky, I say. But the question is, says it cannot reflect it in the Ghanaian economy. Why? And in the pockets of the ordinary Ghanaian. Why? One see greater Kumasi and a crack a cranny idea. Ye chemo, ye demand for $9 million. Do you know what we call $9 million? Sometimes I can offer it and another woman Ghana for say a concert. $9 million na ye Diania ye chema Ghana. And never change. And one almost say, if I say, you go so name and Kusiana, which is the go, rubber mono, and then $9 million. Are they at the end of a woman picnic and you're not a boy had sack one associated the man for the question is media walk around. Yet we had problems with those issues. Or but the question is 17 billion also was saying it didn't reflect in the economy. Why we see 88 hospitals? Why 111 no so menu can say 111 is as a result of the Lucas one face canon if the Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund, which is a brainchild of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the NDC. Says Kanosika will use to I think it's at the tune of 518 million. That is the money they are going to use. And Nisika when it comes to Agenda 111. And the area and General Catcher Ghana for say and Agenda 111 88 hospital. My ye. After to us you. Number 2, President say Wamaye infrastructure. Another debate on this issue about infrastructure. I want to tell you today and look into the face of the President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Say that argument will fall flat when it comes to infrastructure.
Why?
Because if we share over the years, the capital expenditure to our GDP, actually this share into infrastructure development across the country. Now let me tell you, right from 2012, 2013, 14, 15, 16, now 6.6, 4.8, 4.83, and 4.74. Now, coming down to 2017, Nana Rodanko Akufo-Addo, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and Kenoforiata MPP regime. Now started drop 2.5, 1.6, 1.4. As a Chinese say, with these figures about money percentage, Mama say, Nana Rodanko Akufo-Addo MPP, they haven't done enough investment when it comes to infrastructure. Yes, I'm moving on view. One more can or say, why also one year a total number. I just want to get a figure right for you. A total number of 10,885 kilometers of road and Akufo-Addo and it is a big lie.
Why?
If you go to the 2021 report, MAO, and you saw the summary, the total was 4,000 kilometers stretch of roads. And the Mama Wati said they cannot do that infrastructure and all cars 10,000 kilometers. No, they cannot do it because they don't have that money. Because the capital expenditure will tell
whether we are paying them or not, they are working.
But as for say the figures will tell says they injected into infrastructure. So it will tell you. And I'm there in the MPP.
What the president said is not about how much Abana spending on road construction. Abano about a year kilometer of roads are what we are constructing within the period of 5 years.
And I'm telling you, sir, it is a lie. If president say we 10,000 kilometer stretch of roads, and then I'm going to say roads, no problem. We shouldn't have had problems. And according to some reports now, can see 4,000 kilometer stretch. Even out of that, potholes. Patching is part of the 4,000. Re-graveling is part of that 4,000. And there's some asphalting. And even with the asphalting, like I say, in the run-up of the 2016 election, we paid money for asphaltic roads. In the inner cities, asphaltic roads. So they took advantage of it.
It's a fact to say, but it's not a fact. Say as we speak, can I move to and one year the year causeway.
Where is the evidence of oh, they don't have a trace camera.
Okay. Mr. Assembly now say, another Akufo-Addo, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Mose Obi Aneni and to Uba. And then we know when we are doing comparison, even on roads, and we know NDC we have close to 4 interchanges to our credit. What na wako tamale akoko commission a friend say overpass and na mode catch say interchange. How can you compare that tamale small overfly fly say one
all 4 interchanges near there.
Oh, 4 interchanges. 1 Pokwasi interchange. 2 circle interchange.
And then
3 Western bypass project interchange.
And then I'm Pokwasi interchange here Ejuma because him say Ejuma no you can say the major works was done by another Kufuado government and commissioned by
yes, see Utumria no Chinese. Okay. November 17, 2016, government secures funds for Pokwasi interchange project, City Newsroom. Okay. Government has signed a loan agreement with the African Development Bank to provide $83 million for the construction of the Pokwasi interchange as government provides $11 million.
Don't have pace kind of talk.
At the end, you drawing. No, I have a memo. No, I'm not scared of our project. Yeah, starting. You are going to be amount. And what is the year about it? Okay. But 2 million matches will say number 2. Fact check. City Newsroom. Mahama secured funding for Obichebi Lamte interchange. City Newsroom report, fact check, Wednesday, 23rd October 2019.
Secure, no, Obichebi Lamte, okay, that's second phase of it.
Yes, Kaneshi project, okay. Yeah. And my 2 million matches will see, say, this is our project. I'm daring the MPP man here, Farouk. She me say, we'll buy it. When with me here. And then me know what I say. Even we help Minister Crow call vetting, besides say, district hospital, sign with me here. And then what say we have not been able to do even one district hospital. Until upon COVID aba any sika bebrebe a waje ye bi sa say den wait me ya wutimi nya even a single district hospital o ba be ka say e ba infrastructure you are masters, you are no masters.
Now let me come in with Mr. Yeni Nkomo kakra.
Good.
Yenua Farouk Ninsem okan ni uti omampeni na nadwa omampeni and the government na blame the current hardship no hugely on a COVID-19 and afi Russia Ukraine war out there ekoso Yenua Farouk Kasano allude to the fact that even iron rods are there, but do no a large percentage from here Russia and a debate and Russia and more corner sentiment ma yeah there to me affect to be a management. Don't you think say the government has given enough? Those the government admit said there's a hardship no ekoso no we're giving a good reasons enough. Actually be a much free by one COVID-19 second Russia Ukraine war.
Hunto, there's no excuse for the MPP Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia government.
Why?
Niente America say, well, we are buying or say we are going to move from taxation to production. Number 2, we are buying so or buy or say any I'm not going to preside over tax and borrow government. Now, all about Russia won't send me a diano. Madria Kwakwa jumping on crude. And how are your fuel prices in Nyoma? We know the determinant of Nyoma fuel prices ekosro. Now me buy me mauti as say. You may be one more. And first of all, before me kosono, or about say abayam I am a new maybe, and our relief packages mean new maybe. The question is, abaying in COVID was who am free light and water? Am free light and water? Not the campaign. And at 2020 obay. Obay no in the 2021 budget. The COVID-19 levy, say yentia free water and free light. Which means which means the thing was not free. No,
free. Any what they free. And free first one near Bruni say a free of charge into a well, because of the idea free war, as a Gina Conem over Tiaka a tree, and Tito Wampedi the man who the free. And you to Anka.
Internet make say, Nana Danko Kufuado, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will remain the biggest scam to have ever hit Ghana. I didn't make us. Mikasa they say, as say, make I president, or say, I'm a listening president. Your president, fellow Ghanaian, I'm going to give free water, free water and free light. Ghana for it, and to don't come and tell us it was free water and free light. There was nothing like that. Now, number 2, now taxes and home sama aba. Now you free senka COVID aba. People have lost jobs. Economies have gone down. Other economies across the world, now, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Nana Danko Kufuado, in the 2021 budget, they have added so many new sans taxes. The likes of sanitation, pollution tax, baller tax, tax. What did this tax in now? And no namso and the petroleum akosro. Who we are now the measures say ba or be catch Ghana for what uniform pricing. Any first uniform tax is a free at the end. Now for tax and kasa at that petroleum so no went to me and any be so. Now also we 15 pesos. The question is 15 pesos and a better issue and a better pure water. And the pure water 30 pesos. It is also 15 pesos on crude crana. It is still trading at now at 9.6 a liter.
So in all, no, how do you rate of mampeni in summer no kai the true state of the nation, the state of the nation address no the my no. So who disagree with the mampeni? Who we say the state of the nation in there in 1 minute?
Media the state of the nation they say one unannounced doom so in Ghana because here sorry yan can't say be doom adie na ya doom no. Number 2, I say fuel no ma akokosoro. See the yehu baby agina a breaking jail from IGP at yehu de anye. Number 3, frustration in town. Yehu de anye ho. E come e de. Number 4, inflation. Food inflation. It is at 17.4%. Ghana for new youth. Women to me told okono 3 Ghana cities. Oh, 17 point. That food inflation is 17.4. And America. And number 5, insecurity. Arrogance. The two knowing posture of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and Ken Ofori-Atta. And last one, massive corruption.
That's the state of the nation. Okay. Mami can message you. I hear Bahawa Farouk William. I said that's my dad. You're referring to Farouk. I say go dad, go dad. I hear Kwame Reginald. So I will reply I say your dad is lying to Ghanaians sake of small coins. And say everyone have their own opinion about the government. So I understand if you oppose each other, peace to all of us. Now Farouk. You were 5 minutes to go.
Yeah,
5 minutes. What do you 2 and a half?
In opposition, I understand. Say in opposition, your what your main work is to rant and double in val propaganda. So you cut the attention of Ghanaians. So let me tell you. Meanwhile, eto project of boarding our the hwa no hunyina. NDC edebe hwa mo hunyina no about hospital projects nyina. Talk of the Euro project, all those things. President Kufuor secured funds for them. But NDC claimed full ownership of it. We tried to challenge them.
Okay.
Wa Hospital.
Okay.
Seua Hospital.
Okay.
And no cry no NDC delay, intentional delay because no person will free Ashanti region. And the come before no man site and the mom side call back to it.
Okay.
Minya, ya na minya na murefi. Say ahuchire ba ya na ahuchire nyina no President Akufo-Addo oyo ba tampenti no o my Ghana fo na miminim krofo a omo apply ya ebinum nya 1000 Ghana 2000 Ghana e was NBB sa COVID funding e me dem Ghana fo mom no so mo ase so let me tell you e course nyina COVID fund why the two one person say na aban friends o chase COVID infected people bringing them under in the hospitals caring for them paying for everything. Did we pay for all those things? That is a government. President Akufo-Addo was saying we know the economy. We will always come back back and correct issues, but say bring people's life that we've lost because there were 1,000 people who lose COVID situation. We can't bring their life back. What I say, President Akufo-Addo, being a parent, make sure say even we have to spend our last peso to save a single soul of Ghanaian, we will do that, and that's a mark of a good leadership. Me nearby no big come, and now ranting. What they left, even at our worst situation, inflation, they left us over 15%. Even we worked it down to almost 7%. Okay. Before this COVID,
just quick one before you end. This 17.7 billion Ghana cedis our government is was spending. We say your koto a bit say PP is in crowd don't one year the my free. COVID vaccines here by do one so yeah the my I buy I do buy today, but the large quantity of this money I are spending. Yes, spending what Ghana here. So what is the impact of this money I are spending?
You must our nurses special bonuses for risking their life in fighting it. You must doctors special money for all those things. The scar government and the shame for no more chasing people, tracing people's almost suspected
contact tracing.
Yes. All this expenditure, you know, as no President Mama Kano say we easily forget. So at a point, even NDC. No, they were doubting that government will be able to sustain. So
President Mahama was right to say Ghanaians, Ghana for Nchano Murefi.
And then you be the referee at the part President.
Was he right? Was he right?
And then the referee, I'm only throwing back to him. Say no yano. Then the referee who say or find say in our worst situation. Say me pay biasa. Na ye man so free. I don't know say and so free no ehu ya. Then the referee say let it say no about 50% near the man and go for free no more no use up to a threshold near the moment free no. Or no say ehu ya. In all this situation, no, not pre-SHS government was still spending.
So do you say insist this water, electricity near free? When we are paying for it now.
Me, Farouk, you am the bill. Yeah, the bill about the catch and say this particular amount in COVID a year I take president
but NSC
me who the difference between Intua and me and the dynamic before COVID. I haven't seen the difference.
Okay.
So what I say,
but we are aware the government introduce a special tax for that.
We'll find a way to pay it back. Okay. No one is bringing any money from anywhere to invest in the country. Any person you spend, you find a way to fill in that gap. And now, meaning no okasa no abo projects wabo so. Me say all NDC the munimane say me pay the asa. Yen see adewe ba akufa si wonom. Semi mkabimi tuwe na wo mumie no me ba no mumie no me sorry na be se me peduasa me de nantwie be du e de amaw sa wo honto wo mejewa japade wo fa bobra na ono mi nua not ono ma investing in him to educate him very well. Few years time wo nantwie no nyame wadoma tambia wo do mo ko nwura mu ba wo do mo ko nwura e be kakra no wo na ntwe ne bi kura na wo ntwe o nyina bewu me nua ma offers wo nua me investing in education me investing so obenyina be da achepa no e bia ono da ache kura no nursing company e be employ no ama ono kura sa be invest in your business. NDC doesn't believe in investing in the people. All they know they say ye nyi bi kakra we invest wo ye dey see one man na nyi the NDC circle ye ma me nua otetamale try to treat him say circle Dubai na ye no e de ahoto bi abre no ho no. Meanwhile my brother in Tamale was driving on bad roads.
Okay.
And now catch him say flyover or say flyover Tamale of friend flyover but they say flyover and also why no that's why friend entertain.
Wrap up and let's go.
You see that dishonesty in NDC.
Wrap up and let's
go.
The same flyover, I have message for you.
The same flyover in Kaswa was say no entertain. Then the NDC for the union. Then they say
baby I didn't do no. Senya koye say pe na MPP for than motivational speakers. Na me nwi ka say ye ka about oman ne bobre and I will be say questions. Any hu sika aban age, any hu nioma ye di say sika na ye. Me buy metimi a kire wo say COVID. Ade we na NDC jo mama yetimi ye. O ba yi vaccines ye ma ye na free. Ayi PPs ni ade echiche na ye free. Onam na wo kaka nsem bebre. After all, even issues on cocoa and I was saying but said in that time now on the cocoa and then we know say projected that was saying kamutimi at 800,000 metric tons. No cry wo say and then the motimi ato matter no 500,000 metric tons. Nyabutre me ba tobo nyabutre. One kwa syndicated loan of 1.5 billion. Out of 1.5 billion says can way. Why would you give it to the buying companies to go and buy? You don't have money. Second money here. These are questions you should be asking you in the cocoa sector. Now to ask you have a robust cocoa sector. The thing is robust and you know how to bring the economy back to life. And the other thing is syndicated loan of 1.4 billion.
And we are doing that. We are doing that. Haven't you seen
number two, on the review of free senior high school, say one of the solutions to solve some of the problems because
government is not considering anything review.
Yes. Okay. If no one sees on review, I don't
Finance minister say president has no intentions of
also on council, but they will look forward to some brother stakeholder consultation.
I say they rather make it bigger.
Of course.
Better.
Yes, and that is what
we are making it bigger. I said NVT this technical school you know, I don't want to shame.
That is what you are supposed to do. Number 3, the SONA said there is one issue I mean Mintiasi Mintia Akufado Abano, they are young. The issue on the tour embossed.
Okay.
The toy
and boss, the artist was organizing national prayers in a bonfire. Mamika message na fe Richard Kweku from Kwandu constituency. But see good evening. It's a fantastic delivery by Farouk Tema. Or say the NDC can never compare its management of the economy to that of the MPP. Every rational being knows the devastating state of COVID-19 to world economies. Even the most robust economies are on their knees. This government has been hailed across the world for the prudent management of COVID-19 pandemic. Our lights are on. Teachers and nursing trainee allowances are being paid. Free SHS is going on. The industrialization drive is on with 106 factories. Today, assembly plants are being established by giant car manufacturers. Ignore the NDC propaganda. Kofi from Kumasi. Kofi from Kumasi the other Ghanaians. Let's stop using Momo from today. Kofi and Odi. I had a member committee to make next year. Now, me sami koso amaka o se nyame adum a efi eda juada. Amanyosem dwumedie efi eda juada amanyosem dwumedie de bebro anwume nonkron akosi nondu eye baako ene ba adom hwere mienu tiane ne de ebiemu ani ebiemu sa pepepe we did this amohoto yemia eye Farouk tema oye NPP National Communication Team member so any area Edward Mortey eye National Communication Team member the opposition National Democratic Congress said aso hwe dwumedie original TV ya ba besumu eda juada eye something different yakram.